On this very special day for the Catholic Church around the world, we came to downtown Cleveland to the Cathedral of St. John the Evangelist, where gold bunting has been added to the entrance of the cathedral just today after the announcement of the new Pope. We're going to go inside right now and talk to the rector of the local cathedral, Father Sean Patrick Ralph, about this very, very special day for the Catholic Church. An exciting day for Catholics around the world and here in Cleveland. What did you feel as you were watching this unfold?
Honestly, excitement. When I got the news, I was actually hearing confessions right over there that white smoke had been seen in St. Peter's Square. And so usually it takes about an hour for the Pope to get there, which I was happy about because I had time to get into the rectory and turn on the television and sit down with the rest of the staff to see the St. Peter's Square just filling with tons of people waving their flags and shouting and screaming, and just kind of an exciting day for the life of the church. Really is.
It was fun to watch. It was young and old, and it was country and country and country. So many diverse people in one place sharing this excitement and joy, really.
Absolutely. I was just actually in Rome for 3 months. I was on sabbatical there, so I had an opportunity to get that sense of the universal church on the ground. And I had been in St. Peter's Square for many a different event and mass and celebration. And so I know what that energy feels like, as it just fills with kind of the crossroads of humanity, speaking every language from every country, waving the flags, just filled with that excitement and that energy to all be there really for the same reason, you know, members of the church, our love for the Lord Jesus, and to see the Holy Father.
And you happened to be there when Pope Francis passed away.
I was there when Pope Francis passed away. In fact, I was there while he was in the hospital, and you know, every night there would be people gathering in the square for a candlelight rosary and just praying for the Holy Father. And he rallied, right? He was able to be there for Easter Sunday. He came out, he gave his Ubi et Orbi, which is like his blessing and address to the city and to the world. And actually, I saw him as he drove down in the Pope Mobile after his Ubi et Orbi the day before that he died on Easter Sunday.
What was the excitement like now when you see the new Pope step out onto the balcony?
It's a different kind of energy, right?
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, it's a kind of an unknown, an American Pope for the very first time, and that I think with the unknown comes kind of possibilities as we look toward the future. So it's a different kind of excitement. It's an excitement like what comes next for the life of the church.
Is there any guess you can make on what that looks like with an American Pope?
First American Pope in history, so who knows? It's hopefully not the last.
Right.
So it's hard to say. I mean, it really is hard to say. I think in some sense you will see some of those bedrock things that we saw even in the pontificate of Francis, of his genuine love for people, his care for the poor, his outreach to the downtrodden and marginalized. I think much of that will continue, but beyond that, who's to say, right? It's day one of his pontificate.
I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for doing this. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you as well.
Love your church. It looks great. Yeah. It always looks great.